What's up, YouTube? This is Hunter Kevin coming at you with a video, and tonight we just got done watching the new movie Passenger. It actually had that guy from Bad Boys in it who played Will Smith's son, or his son that he had with that witch in the movie. So yeah, I can't remember his real name, but this guy was in it. And when I saw his face, I'm like, he looks so familiar. Kind of out. That's the same guy that played Will Smith's son in the Bad Boys movie.
Yeah.
Not the first two, but the last two they did. Bad Boys for Life and Bad Boys Ride or Die, something like that. Or was it Bad? I think I completely got those mixed up. But anyway.
They get the picture.
Yeah. But anyway, we go inside the movie theater, so we try to get our seats. We got F1 and F2, so we're walking upstairs and kind of find out somebody already took our seats. I mean, me personally, I'm not gonna start like getting all wilding out about no seats. I mean, I'm paying to go see the movie, so it's like if I see a seat that's available, I'm just gonna go sit in it just in case somebody stole the seats that I had gotten at first. But I get it. Some people they're gonna like get the seat, take the seats that they pay for or whatever, etc. I mean, I get that, I understand that, but I mean, for me personally, I'm just gonna go to what's available until somebody else comes up in there, and then they're gonna say that, oh, we took their seats, and then find another empty seat. I mean, it used to be where like first come first serve, and you sat right there. It used to be that way. Then they started doing like the assigned seats and whatever. Like whatever seat is on the ticket, that's the one you get. But anyway, so
it didn't work out for us that way, did it?
Not necessarily, but it's like we go up in there and then we're sitting down. Okay, we know somebody took our seat, so we go to the other end because those seats was empty. So we sit there. There's a black couple coming upstairs, and I already knew from the get-go we're probably sitting in their seats. Sure enough, we were. And then, so, I mean, you know how aggressive some of these YNs get. I mean, just, I mean, he did, like.
It was a little bit rude. It was a little bit rude.
Well, yeah. I'd say he was like a little bit rude about it, but I mean.
Y'all need to get up out of them.
But then again, it's like. It's like, for the most part, though, I mean, it was like, I guess his mannerism became like a little bit rude. And then,
it was rude. Y'all better get up out of those seats.
Didn't he say that?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Like he said, y'all better get up out of those seats. That's what he said for real? I didn't hear that part. I thought.
He came up first and said, those are our seats. And then I said, well, those people down there still are seats.
I could barely.
He walked down there. And then he came back and said, y'all better get out of our seats.
Oh, I didn't even hear that part. I didn't hear the y'all better.
Y'all better get up out of our seats.
I did not hear that.
That's how he said it.
That's how he said it?
That's how he said it. That's why I said it was rude.
Oh, see, I didn't even hear that part because, like, I don't really, like, pay attention to... I don't really be, like, paying them no attention like that, because at the same time, because like when they talk, like they start like mumbling up under their breath, so I could barely hear them. I only heard them say somebody gotta move. That's what I heard. I heard that.
That was after.
Oh, that was after. Okay,
that was after. Y'all better get up.
But yeah, but
move.
I just went ahead and moved. I mean, it wasn't like being scared, nothing like that. I mean, I just ain't got time for no monkey, for no gorilla noise. I just I'm
there for the movie.
Yeah. I'm there for the movie. I'm not there to start nothing with nobody, bump all that. I mean, if they want to chimp out, they can chimp out with somebody else. I ain't with all that monkey noise. I ain't with it. I don't care. And when I say chimping out, I mean most of the time it be like my complexion doing it. I mean, I have came across a video of a white person chimping out at a Dollar General. I did come across that. I mean, it's rare, but
it happens.
It happens
everywhere.
It happens everywhere with anybody, but at the same time, no. I mean, I see it for the most part with like my complexion people. I don't even want to say my complexion people. I just say other black folks. Because at the end of the day, I'm my own person. I mean, all that race stuff go out the window. But yeah, like, I wasn't about to be trying to argue with somebody over a seat for crying out loud. And the reason why I keep looking up to my left, cause this thing keep popping up on my phone saying like closed window or please wait or whatever. That's why I keep looking to my left, cause that keeps popping up. But anyway, that little dilemma happened, but
it was great.
I didn't really acknowledge it, dude. I mean, I just got up and moved seats because I ain't got time. Cause that's what they want. They just want you to. That's why I don't.
They like to antagonize.
Yeah, exactly. Antagonize. I ain't got time for that. I ain't doing all that. I mean, honestly, if you stoop to their level, that's just showing how weak you are towards them. That's why I don't acknowledge no stupidity when it comes to stuff like that. I'm not going to acknowledge it. I'm not going to tolerate it. I'm not going to entertain it. I'm not doing that because people just do that just to get a reaction out of you because they love negativity. We live in a negative world. That's the type of world we live in. This world is of Satan when you think about it. I mean, I'm not going to do all that. I mean, bump that. I got too much going on in my life to be chipping out with all these orangutans around here. And like I said, I'm referring to everybody, not just black people, not just white people, everybody, because everybody be acting a fool. Even though it be a lot of times when I'm on social media, it's majority of other black folks doing it than it's white people. And every now and again, I might come across videos of white people chipping out, and then yeah, I came across a couple videos like in the last few hours today. Well, it was just that one, but that one video of this white guy chipping out inside of a Dollar General. But yeah, it ain't worth it to me. Life's too short for all that nonsense. I ain't got time. Put all the monkeys in a barrel and leave it alone. That's all I gotta say about it. I ain't fixing to do it. I'm just gonna tap dance around that nonsense. I ain't doing it. Bump that.
Yeah, but on to the movie. The movie was good.
Yes, the movie was really good. It was really scary. It had like a lot of jump scares in it. I had a good time. I enjoyed every bit of it because that's all I'm there for, just to watch a movie.
Yeah,
but,
it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Even though we had to sit in the very front rows.
It wasn't the very front. It was like maybe like 2 rows behind. Yeah.
But it was still good. Even up close, it was still good.
Yeah. But to be honest, like I didn't hear what all he said. Like I said, only thing I heard him say was like somebody got to move. That's all I did. But then again, let's just say hypothetically speaking, let's just say if we had not moved, and then I probably would have stooped to his level, saying stuff like, "Nah, bro, we sitting here, bro. Y'all gotta sit over there, bro. Find another seats available, bro."
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't even talk like that for real.
No. No. I couldn't even see you trying to talk like that.
Let's just say if I did,
start laughing if you talked like that. You know what I mean?
I mean, I could have got smart and then been like, after he said, "All right," well, not all right. After he said somebody got to move, I could have been a smart and be like, "All right, bro,
get out of my way."
Like, excuse me, bro. I just moved out of the way. I ain't got time for that. Like I said, I mean, it's crazy how like there's people twice my age fighting over seats. A seat's a seat. Like, gosh almighty, chill. I mean, when you think about it, you're really paying for the movie ticket. You're not necessarily paying for the seat.
Mm-hmm.
That's just, you pick the seats that you want to sit in when you first.
I don't mean you're going to get them.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Unless you get a little bit early and you claim that seat.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, though, it's like once it starts getting packed up in there, and the seats you picked out, you go up and there's somebody already sitting in it, and then it's like, oh, well, I guess I got to find another empty seat that's available. But from now on, we're probably just going to go to the movie, this movie theater, probably like an hour early just so we can get to our seats a little bit early. Or just go to another movie theater that's in our town. But other than that, I'm not about to champ out over those seats. There's a lot of stuff I'm not champing out about because in the end, all this is temporary. It's a temporary world, temporary life, temporary everything. It's not even a big deal, people. What's wrong with y'all, for real? It's crazy. Oh, my gosh. Only thing you can do at the end is just laugh about it because it's so funny. Because after all that happened, I started watching, like, Boondocks clips and some racial comedies. I be getting a kick out of that, for real. But that's why I'm like, me personally, I'm like a big fan of, like, racial comedy because a lot of it is so true on both sides. And that was a prime.
A lot of good points.
And that was exactly. And that was a prime example on what happened tonight. I mean, I laugh at myself. She laughs at herself. We laugh at each other. But yeah, I mean, like I said, he was young. I mean, then again, he could have been older than me. I don't know, because I've seen black guys twice my age be tripping over like all kinds of crazy stuff. I mean, over nothing. Like, gosh almighty. Like, remember that time we went to and to be honest, I barely go out anymore. Well, not go out anymore, but certain places I go to and certain places I don't go to. But this one place that we did go to was me and some friends of hers. And I kid you not, I'm not making this up. And I know this video is supposed to be about the movie, and I'm kind of getting thrown off a little bit, but I just gotta bring this up because I thought this was so funny. Okay, you remember that time we had walked inside this bar, and before we go in, there's like 3 black guys outside.
Mm-hmm.
One of them has his phone out recording the other 2 black guys that was about to fight, and then you could just hear, and you could hear what they were saying, talking about, "Come at me, bro. What you gonna do, bro? What you gonna do, bro? Huh? You don't want none. He don't want none. You don't want none, bro. What you gonna do?" When he took his shirt off, had a wife beat on. You can't make this up. I'm telling you, you cannot make this up. And then they get offended when you call them out on it. And black people, well, people in general, like, they call out on each other on they stuff all the time. But yet, when you call them out as a whole, they take offense to that. That's crazy.
It makes no sense.
It don't, but at the same time, though, like, I just had to bring that up because it happened. Well, it's not the first time this has happened. I mean, it happened with an older white lady. She gonna claim that we stole her seats that I paid for.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna, because normally I always sit at the end. Personally, I don't even like sitting in between people. I like to sit at the end. Why I ain't gotta really be, why I don't really have to sit in between 2 people. I mean, even though somebody might sit on my right side, but nobody is like on my left side. So I've always liked sitting at the end, like the far back end, personally. That's why I like to say that. But anyway, because I mentioned this in another YouTube video when we saw The Conjuring Last Rites. It's in that video, where it was a older white lady. She was like, middle age or elderly.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then she thought that we took her seats, mm-hmm. even though
they were ours.
And then she tried to make a big deal out of it. Like I said, this happens with everybody, black, white. I mean, for me, yeah, on the phone, the flashlight on.
Phone call, like, it was just, it got annoying.
And then she made a big fool out of herself after she noticed that those seats went on the ticket. Mm-hmm. Can't make this up. I'm telling you, there's some dumb people out here. They either love negativity, and that's wrong with people. They love negativity. You can't make this up. I'm telling you, you cannot make this up. And people think I'm a pacifist. I mean, I don't like trouble, but at the same time, it's like sometimes you gotta stand your ground. Sometimes.
When it's necessary.
Yeah, when it's necessary. I'm not gonna lash out at people for no reason. Most of the time I try to just avoid people and all that, and just focus on what I'm doing and not worrying about what anybody else thinks or how anybody else feels or how anybody else cares about. And besides, it's like, what does what I do in my life benefit you anyway? Like, what's it got to do with you? I mean, seriously. It's crazy. That was them. Well, yeah,
that's funny.
I just wanted to bring that up because this happens a lot. Well, not a lot. This happens like once in a blue moon because it don't happen all the time. But from now on, we just need to go to like an hour early, just so we can make sure we get our seats in. I
feel like it just happens quite often to us. You know what I mean?
I mean, not necessarily. I mean, how they know who's coming? It's like, okay, how they know that it's us? I mean, No,
I know they don't know it's us, but I mean, it happens very often to us.
Well, yeah, I get what you're saying on that part.
Does anyone else have the same experience when they go to the movies? Like,
I'm pretty sure they do.
Like, how often does someone steal your seats?
I'm pretty sure they do.
That's a good question.
Now, I have had occasions where back then where like it was like first come, first serve, like you get a movie ticket and then you just sit wherever, and then you might have maybe like somebody come up to you be like, oh, excuse me, but can you move seats? Me and my friend want to sit here. Then you either move or you don't move. Now that's happened before. Now I remember the very first time when I went to the movies by myself, I saw that the Candyman reboot. I want to say this was back in 2019 when this movie came out. I'm not too sure. I got I want to say 2019, I think. And then I'm coming out the car. Okay, this is when I was still buying my tickets like in the physical form before I started buying them online. I remember I would go to the movies like early in the day just to get my ticket and already have it instead of waiting until like an hour before the movie actually started. And then waiting in line to get a ticket, and then have some random stranger behind me asking me, oh, can you pay for my ticket? That's annoying too. Oh my gosh. I'm like, I don't even know y'all. What you asking me for? So yeah, that's when I got into the habit of started getting my tickets like early in the day so I can already have it. But anyway, okay, that's like, okay, I got my ticket early in that day. I go home. I come back maybe like an hour before the movie even started. It's like a group of black teenagers. They would, cause this is back when teenagers used to ask. Well, I don't know if they still do it. Yeah. They would like ask random strangers, can they be their guardian so they can see a rated R movie? Mm-hmm. That is so dumb. I'm like, dang, what the parents at? Like, who raising y'all these days? Crazy. Man, I'm like, okay. It was like a group of black teenage, I guess they were teenage girls. They had to have been maybe like 16, 17, I guess. And then they try to pull that cousin stunt talking about, hey, cousin, what up, cousin? I'm like, what up? And then, I guess before she even brought it up, because I knew what they was trying to do, I'm like, nope, I already bought my ticket. Leave me alone. Go on somewhere. Go call your mama and your daddy, or call both your parents or one of your parents if you only live with one and the other one ain't there. I don't know. I don't know what they got going on. Like, I don't know. Oh boy.
So back to the movie, was it good?
But one more thing. It just amazes me how people get so easily upset over nothing. People just don't have thick skin no more. I don't know what's going on with people. Okay, here's what I don't get. They love that like they all hard and tough and bad, but when it comes to like something racial related or whatever, or when it's something like little like that, they get easily offended.
Right.
I'm like, how you gonna say you're this, but yet you act the complete opposite when it's like something that's not even, I mean, it's not even threatening. It's just weird to me. But yeah, I just want to do that little bit right there because it happens sometimes. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it happens. So yeah, that's why I try to stay away from people in general. I ain't got time for no nonsense. Bump that. I mean, that's why I just don't like no large. Only time I like being around people really though is when it's like the same vibe. When we're like at a concert, everybody's on the same vibe, same energy. Everybody's there for the same thing. I mean, you might meet some cool people then, but it's like on a regular basis, like if you're going out to eat or going to like see a movie like what we did, there's all kinds of mixed emotions in the air. You don't know how people feel. This person might have an attitude for no reason. This person might have had a bad day. This person might be feeling good about themselves. This person probably been crying all day over nothing. I don't know. There's all kinds of mixed emotions throughout the area. You just never know. But yeah, I just want to get that little bit out there. But yeah, it wasn't okay. So it was really just a black dude saying that stuff. I didn't really hear what all he said. That shows you how much I don't really pay attention to people like that. And when I say that, I don't mean that racially. I just mean
paid attention.
I didn't. I just ignore them. I ain't got time.
Okay, what's going on?
I just don't ever be paying them folks no attention. But I don't really. I mean, I don't necessarily mean that racially. I mean, that go for anybody. I don't care. I just ain't got time for no foolishness. Foolishness come in all colors. And I'm not saying this to defend a certain race of people or none of that, because at the end of the day, I'm my own person. All that race stuff go out the window with me. I don't care. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about how anybody else feel about me. I ain't worried about being a so-called, as they say, sellout. That don't mean nothing to me. I don't care. I don't care. I'm living my life and doing what I want to do. So all I'm saying is I just don't pay people like that no attention. I mean, then again, like it might have been like a good thing is like avoid them people, stay away from them. They're trying to cause trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I knew you wanted to say something, but see, that's all, like I said, that's all they want. That they just want you to say something.
In my mind, I already had said it.
I know what you was thinking.
I didn't say it out loud, but I said it in my mind.
I know what you was thinking. I know you. I probably can't say it on here, but I know you was thinking.
Like, here we go again.
Oh yeah, that too.
Here we go again.
Well, I was thinking something else. I mean, in my head, I was thinking, oh boy, here we go, always them.
Then I wanted to tell him, like, well, someone stole our seat, so go find yourself a seat. I mean, get over it, but yeah, that didn't come out of my mouth.
Oh, I forgot. You remember that time, like when those white kids came in there? We was like in the middle. It was like, okay, we was sitting in one row, but we was like in the middle, of the row, and it was like two white girls, and a white dude, and a white dude. Okay, we was I guess we were sitting in their seats. I didn't know it because I thought we were sitting in the right seats, but they came up in there, and then he's like, "You're in our seats." And then so I forgot what you had said, and he was like, "It's fine. We'll just sit somewhere else." Now, how come the black guy couldn't do that? I'm telling you, it's crazy. This happens with everybody.
Yeah.
Most of the time, well, I don't know.
I guess it just depends on what level they are mentally, because a respectful person would be like,
not a problem. I just sit somewhere else.
Yeah, it's okay. Like, waited a day. No one, I mean, they stole our seats. We could have been like, hey, those are our seats, can we get our seats?
Nah, if they wanted the drama, it's like, and plus, that's all people want these days, because that's why when you see stuff on social media that gets a lot of likes, it's like it's mostly just something drama related, because people love drama. They feed off of it. That's all they know. All they love is drama. When it's something positive, it don't get a lot of love. But when it's something negative, they get all kinds of love. Hint, hint. That's probably why I'm always coming across videos of black people acting a fool, because it's like, I mean, pretty much like this stuff writes itself, because you see it on a regular basis. On social media, in person. Now, I do come across videos of white people acting a fool too sometimes, but not as much as I see with black folks.
And sometimes,
Just saying.
You're pushed to that point where you feel it's necessary to say something.
Yeah, but see, that I try to...
You know what I mean? Like, you get tired of being the nice guy. You get tired of being like, okay. Finally,
I get that.
One day, you snap back, and then...
Yeah. But like I said,
then you feel bad for snapping back, but at the same time, you're like, boy, that felt good because I said something, because I've been wanting to say something forever, and I didn't. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But see, when I say something, all I'm gonna hear is like, what? They'll be like, why are you saying that? You black yourself? Because I already know what I'm gonna say. But see, like I said, I try my best not to stoop to that level, because that's all they want.
Right.
They just antagonize you to get a reaction out of you, and then when you stoop to their level, then it's all back and forth, and it don't solve nothing.
It don't.
Is that a cat or a dog walking up?
Big dog.
Oh, okay. Well, at least the animals are nicer than people.
The big dog. It was getting stuffy in here.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the movie was good. Go see it. There's some good.
I didn't mean to.
Parts.
We didn't mean to make this a long bit about our movie theater experience tonight, but it's just that sometimes you gotta speak up on this stuff. I mean, since people like to watch the stuff on social media, we just talk about it on here because people ain't gonna want to listen to you in person. So we just talk about it on here.
There ain't nothing going on here, buddy. Go on.
Got this sweet dog over here. I can't see him in the... Oh, there she is right there. Got this little sweet dog right here. Just walked up on us. She's the nicest living thing since these... She's the nicest living thing than these humans were tonight. I was about to say something else.
I know you were.
I try not to.
I know you try. Because this is live. And people aren't very nice, like we said.
Huh?
You can't really speak your mind anymore because people take it the wrong way.
Well, comedians speak their mind.
Yeah. But look at some of them, they get in trouble. Like
not really.
What's his name?
Okay.
Jimmy Kimmel.
What Jimmy Kimmel do?
What hasn't he done? I mean, he's.
Oh, what about the guy? I can't remember his name on the Kevin Hart roast.
Which one?
I can't remember his name, but about when he did the George Floyd joke.
Oh yeah. We can't talk about that either because.
Well, actually, that's on them. But
go watch it.
I mean, if they get their feelings. I mean, me personally, that just shows how weak somebody is. But all I'm saying is though, I thought it was funny how when he said something about
there's dark humor and there's humor. It just depends.
Yeah, I mean, I
what you like.
I mean, I like dark humor. I really do. There's a lot of truth in it.
Okay.
I'm a dark person who likes dark humor.
I'll answer that, but I won't.
But anyway, in the movie
was good.
Yeah, the movie was really good. Had a lot of jump scares. It was very intense. There's one scene in the movie. I don't know. Should I just give it away or just let them? Okay.
Can't give it away.
Well, anyway.
It does take a minute for you to understand where it's going there.
Yeah.
But then once you kind of see where it's going. And
I actually did learn something from that movie. Whenever you see an accident, don't stop.
No.
Well, I never have
any.
Yeah, keep going. You don't want
follow the signs and keep going.
Yeah, follow the signs and keep going. You don't want it to get attached to you on the way home.
It kind of makes you.
Well, I've really been doing that because I mean, if I see an accident, I mean the police and the ambulance.
I don't know about you, but I've always been like paranoid driving at night. Like
really,
I always check my back seat before I get in the
car. That kind of paranoia. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel that.
Or when you're driving sometimes and you're driving like.
I mean, I don't know why.
It's like all backwards, so it's like.
Yeah. Mostly just deer out here.
You just kind of like get this eerie feeling like someone's watching you like as you're driving. You know what I mean? You keep checking back.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
Or looking in your mirror. Or sometimes you might think you see something on the side of the road or somebody.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me. I just always like going out at night. I don't know why. I mean, I go out in the daytime. I don't know if I have to. Work related anyway. Or if I have to do a little shopping in the daytime, do that. But I guess for me, I like driving at night because there's hardly any traffic on the road.
Well, it's basically the movie is like based off of driving and
yeah, pretty much driving at night, living in a van, traveling around the world.
Yeah.
Well, around the country.
Stopping when you shouldn't stop.
Yeah, pretty much. And then there was some good gore scenes in that movie too. I never got to read the rating. I know it's rated R. Was it rated R?
Probably.
Yeah, it had to be rated R. All that gore in there. I never got to read the rating on what it's rated R for. I'm guessing strong bloody violence and gore, I guess. I've only seen the trailer numerous times on Facebook, but I never actually took the time to look at the rating on what I was rated R for. But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Go check it out. Not playing in theaters. There's one scene in the movie where when she was like researching that symbol or those 3 claw marks that was on the vehicle. And then basically this demonic entity actually leaves these claw marks on their van and it attaches itself to them and follows them around. And then it almost causes them to lose their lives. Because there's one scene in the movie where the guy, he almost breaks his ankle, or did he twist it or break it? when the van fell on when he was trying to change the tire because he was trying to get those lug nuts from under the van. Yeah, he almost broke his leg. And then the one girl, she gets her hand crushed by the door in the van, and that demonic being looked like he kind of reminded me of like a rock star or whatever. He had like these blacked out eyes, skin was pale and rotten looking, had stringy, nappy white hair. It was just, yeah. And he was in the form of a priest or a pastor because he was wearing a suit.
Yeah.
Because the beginning pretty much happened to these two dudes when they was on the road. It latched itself to them. They got into an accident. And so after it latches itself to him, it latches itself to this young couple. And they're going across the country in a van. And then they're just enjoying their lives. They're newly engaged, etc. Just going around the country, having a good time, enjoying their lives. And then this type of thing happens where they encounter an accident and they stop and they shouldn't have. And so this demonic being latches itself to them and follows them everywhere they go. And then there's one part in the movie where she's in the gym. She comes out the gym. Well, they're both in the gym actually, but she comes out the gym. She tries to go back to the van, and then she hears like footsteps walking behind her. She kept turning around, and like the camera angle was like constantly turning all the way around and around and around, trying to focus on what she's seeing, and then trying to make sure that we see what she sees, even though we don't see anything. And then it just appears itself inside the van, and then it kind of like walks up on her, and then it kind of like attacks her, tries to choke her with the seatbelt, and then she has the not the rosemary, it was a Saint Christopher or something. Yeah, she had a Saint Christopher necklace, and then she burned it with that necklace, so that saved her at that moment. But yeah, this movie was a trip, literally.
It was interesting.
It was very interesting. It was better than what I thought it was going to be.
There were some intense,
but yeah,
intense moments for sure.
Oh yeah, very intense moments. Very intense moments.
Where you're like,
yeah. But the people who were sitting in between, they seemed pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't say anything out of the way, so.
Well, duh. What'd you expect?
We were watching the movie. But yeah, the movie was good. It's intense. I would give it about, I don't know, I'd give it about an 8.
Yeah, I was gonna say 8.5. Yes. So next time you go to the movies, just make sure to get there a little bit early. Get your seats early, so that way you don't have nobody chipping on you over seats and being all childish and acting a fool over nothing. Not saying this escalated to something more, even though I mean it probably could have if I would have like was on his level, like low, like very low to his level. But I'm not gonna do that. Bump that. I mean, it wouldn't solve nothing to begin with. Just stay to yourself. You ain't gotta be bothered with anybody if you don't want to, and just enjoy doing what you do. Until then, this is Hot to Camera signing out. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, tap that bell for all post notifications that come videos. Until then, we out. Peace. And be safe out there, people. Put the monkeys in a barrel and let it go.
Adios.
Adios. And I'm not referring to no specific race because this happens with everybody.
Sayonara.
Just a bunch of savages out here. Ugh. Makes me want to puke. I got that off of Black Klansman. Anyway, we out. Peace. Oh my gosh.